So I had a question from someone that wanted to know, what am I going to do with this constant urge to urinate? Okay. It's all the time, not just at night. So there's three main causes. Number one, a UTI, which is a urinary tract infection. Number two, you have blood sugar issues, high levels of sugar. Now, it could also be a pre-diabetic situation or even insulin resistance. We'll get to that in a bit. Or a kidney stone. So if you have a kidney stone, that can also cause this. So if you're male, it could be that your prostate is enlarged. If you're female, it could be because you have a fibroid. And of course, you could just have an infection, or it could be just a kind of a precursor to even pre-diabetes. Now, if you happen to have to pee, but you feel that your bladder isn't fully emptied, and you want to be able to figure out if that's the case, all you have to do is after you go to the bathroom, press just above the pubis bone, okay, which is down in the front part of the pelvis, and you press in there, and if you have the urge to pee, that means that your bladder is not empty. And that could mean, if you're a guy, the prostate is slightly enlarged. In which case, you need to avoid dairy products, you need to avoid soy products. And of course, you need to do keto and intermittent fasting too. And you will probably see huge changes with that. And there's two other remedies that I would recommend in this situation. Number one, pumpkin seeds. You can do that as a supplement, or you can start eating pumpkin seeds right after your meal. There's a certain phytonutrient in pumpkin seeds that not only helps the prostate, but it can also increase the flow of urine. The other thing you want to do as well is consume large salads, because that is going to increase the potassium and also the amount of fluid that goes through your body, so you're not retaining fluid. If you're consuming foods high in potassium, it can act as a diuretic. And the last thing I would recommend for men would be something called saw palmetto, which can decrease the very powerful form of testosterone called DHT. So that would be the recommendation for that. Now, this recommendation is for men and women, and it's very important. In fact, it's the most important thing you should do, whether you're urinating at night. And by the way, it's not normal to urinate at all through the night, as well as having frequent urination through the day. Okay? The number one thing to do is go on a low carb diet, and really do it for real. Cut your carbs way down. I put a link down below of what to do. Think about this. Fluid, water, follows sugar and carbs. So if you're doing more sugar and more carbs, you're going to have more water going through the kidney, and you're going to have excessive amount of urination. So you want to do the healthy version of the ketogenic diet with intermittent fasting. I put the link down below. Next thing is, if you have a UTI, not only will the ketogenic diet help that, but there's a couple great remedies. One would be D-mannose. Take 1,500 milligrams a day, and you can split it up through the day or one time. It doesn't really matter. The other tea that seems to work really good is called koki tea, and you can drink that through the day. Not right before bed though. And pumpkin seeds, which will increase the flow of urine and help you empty the bladder. Not to mention large amounts of salad and vegetables to increase your potassium, so you're not retaining any fluid. All right, go ahead and apply this and put your comments down below. Hey, before you go, real quick, I have a course entitled How to Bulletproof Your Immune System. It's a free course. I want you to take it, and here's why. Here's you. Here is your environment. Everyone is focused on this over here, avoiding your environment. But what about here? What about strengthening your immune system? That's what's missing. This course will show you how to bulletproof yourself, and so you can tolerate and resist your environment much better by strengthening your own immune system. I put a link down in the description right down below. Check it out and get signed up today.